Hello, beautiful souls. How's everybody doing today? I did a live in the other community earlier. If you are interested in joining my other community, which is private, if you're not already a part of it, I created that one private. So if you want to post things that nobody else can see, that you know, sometimes when you post things in a public group, people will see it on your feed. That's what that's for. And it's a space of healing and balance and just vulnerability. It's a space of getting to our highest timeline. If you want to join that, it's called the Spiritual Divinity Circle. So go join. It's awesome. I just wanted to come on, say hi. In the other community, I talked about how our mind always wants to prove us right. So if you have a lot of limiting beliefs going on behind the scene, or you are always distrustful of people, or, anything that may come up. I know I used to be very untrusting of myself and other people. So what did I do? I attracted in so many circumstances that I couldn't, people that I couldn't trust, or people that hurt me, because I created that, right? Because what you see, as above, so below, as within, so without. And when we really tune into our hearts and balance our heart-mind coherence, when we balance ourselves, release the limiting beliefs, persist in rewriting them, aligning with spirit, with source, with God, whatever you call the consciousness that's out there, because it is just this universal consciousness and we're all connected by it. That's the beauty. Everybody is mirroring back to us our own awesome or limiting beliefs. And it's really cool once you realize that. And this is what higher consciousness is. It's not a place you're going. It's how you perceive obstacles in your life in the moment. When you get to a place in your life where you see everything that's happened in your past just as things that have happened, and not victimizing yourself or blaming or victimizing other people. And I'm not by any means diminishing what anybody's going through, because I know it sucks to be in challenging is like a very easy word to use, because I've been through a lot in my life, but I don't ever want to diminish it. But when we come to a place of peace within, when we feel triggered and we have that awareness and that energy to pull ourselves out of the trigger and figure out where that's coming from, unroot that. I call them energetic knots. So I visualize our system as, energy. Like, think of your nervous system. It's all little roots running around through your body. And when we get knots, when we have trauma, knots form in our nervous system, blockages. Our chi does not flow, our prana does not flow, our energy, our nervous system energy doesn't flow properly. And when we go into these roots, the root cause of why we're triggered, why we're attracting things in our 3D reality, and we work on them and we untie that knot, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to become this beautiful flow of energy again in that place. And it becomes easier and easier the more you persist in it. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy all the time. Trust me, I still have moments where I'm like, what is going on? But it's that awareness of what is going on. That is our power. It's our awareness of our intuition. It's our awareness of everything going on around us, understanding the bigger meaning. There's always a bigger picture. And I just want to come on and I want to pat each and every one of you on the back and say, great job, because you're here watching this because you're doing this. Nothing is an accident. The world is an algorithm. Like, we are attuned to certain things coming into our reality, into our consciousness, into our vision, into our mind. Just think back on the days that you're having the best day. You're so full of joy and gratitude, and you have nothing but amazing things full of joy and gratitude coming to you. Synchronicities, miracles, people smiling at you on the street. And then think of days where you're in a shitty mindset and a limiting mood, shitty mood, and you have nothing but people butting up against you. You feel like there's a lot of fights going on around you. Somebody cuts you off in traffic. It's the energy you're attuned to. It's the algorithm you're attuned to. We're that freaking powerful, and I want you to understand that. It's so cool when we realize our power. And I don't ever want anybody to bypass anything in their, we can fake it till we make it to persist through, but you still have to dig in and do the work. Like, we still have to release those limiting beliefs that we have, work on our concept of self, work on our self-love, all this beauty. When we tune into this place of like, I am invincible, I am, I am worthy of all I desire, and all that I desire desires me back. And we truly believe that, you are unstoppable. Believe that. You're unstoppable. This is what I want you to believe. I'm here to empower you and tell you you're unstoppable. I'm offering some great courses coming up on the 30th of April. If you're watching this before that, I have a new moon healing circle. I love the healing circles. I usually do them once or twice a month. They're over Zoom. They're great groups. Lots of beautiful souls join in, and it's a healing, energy healing over Zoom. I channel for the collective. It's beautiful when we have a large group because it's the collective energy of the group and everything that comes through. And some of them are so bloody powerful. I am like even shaking after. It's so awesome. And people, nothing but positive feedback from them. So if you've ever wanted to do energy healing, or you like energy healing and that type of modality of healing your body and rebalancing, I come join one. They are a great price point. It's like a fraction of what a one-on-one session with me is or anybody else. So they're awesome. I love being with a group. It's just so inspiring and powerful to work with a group. So that's on the 30th. If you're looking for the information, it's up in the top of the Facebook group in the events tab, or if you're watching this on YouTube, it's in my Linktree post below in my information. And then on the 14th of May, I'm hosting an activation. It's going to be an expansion type of activation. I don't 100%, I never really know until the day of what is going to come through because they're all very channeled, right? So it's an activation of expansion because we're in this energy of expansion right now, being spring, just the world is shifting into this new paradigm. The energy, the Schumann resonance is rising. So if you're looking for an activation to really clear your system and align you, either of these things going on, events are great for that. Both would be amazing because to do the clearing and grounding and then come back in a couple weeks and do the activation, like it's going to catapult you. Every time I do them, I feel catapulted. And then I'm going to be offering my Tapping into Intuition course. This is a beautiful course about really understanding our own psychic gifts, our own intuitive gifts, creating a relationship with that intuition, with that third eye, with that pineal gland, quieting the ego mind and understanding what is intuition and what is ego and what do we need to listen to? How do we discern it? How do we understand? How do we utilize it to our highest, best good? And it's super powerful. This was my biggest stumbling block when I was starting my journey was what is my intuition and what is my ego? So this has been one of my, greatest courses that I've taught. It's just over an hour. It might be a little bit longer this time because I always add more. They sometimes go over, but it's just about, really understanding our intuition and allowing it to guide us through our life. Because when we do that and we trust our inner compass, we're trusting the universe, we're trusting God, we're trusting source, whatever verbiage you use for it, we let it go of the resistance and we become these energy, like miracles. We become this big glowing ball of beautiful energy and we just attract in so much. And we're always divinely guided, whether we listen to it or not. That's the question. So if you want to join that, comment below. I'm getting that set up right now. If you want to join my mailing list so you don't miss out on any upcoming events or affirmations or great information, drop your email address. You can send it to me. You can find my Linktree information in the groups and it's all in there. If you want to book a one-on-one with me, it's also in there. I've just opened up my May book. So I have limited availability for May for courses and for one-on-ones. Anyway, I love you. Have a great day. Bye.